Good morning, everybody. Today, what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about completing the square twice, basically, to create the equation of a circle. Now, we all talked about the equation of a circle before. Was x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. I'll write that up here, just to kind of have it up here. So the whole idea, we want to make this equation, eventually, if it stops, there it goes, stops focusing, we're going to make this equation look like this equation. This really isn't too bad. We completed the square yesterday. We're going to use that same process today. First step we have to do, we have to put all the x's together and all the y's together and move the constant number to the other side. So I'm going to start that here. X squared plus 14x plus I'm going to put a space just like we did yesterday. Oops, let's move it over just a little bit. I don't like that it has to focus every time. And then plus y squared. I'll change colors here. And this equals a negative 17, so I'm going to move this over here. Plus my green space. Plus my purple space. Okay, that's the whole idea. Now, if you remember back to yesterday, or the last video I did, we would take half of 14 is 7. Half of negative 4 is negative 2. I'd put those same numbers over here. Okay, because if you add to the left side, you got to add it to the right side. Okay. Now, if you recall, at the end of the video, I said whatever we do here, whatever number we put here, is going to be in our equation. This here will be y minus 2 squared. Now, the hard part is going to be over here. This equals negative 17 plus 49 plus 4. So negative times a negative is positive, so that's why it becomes plus 4. 7 times 7 is 49, and then negative 17. So negative 17 plus 49, that'll be 32. 32 plus 4 is 36. So our final equation will be x plus 7 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 36. From here, you should be able to pick out your center. Your center will be the opposite of 7, so negative 7. The opposite of negative 2, which is positive 2. And your radius will be 6. Okay? And if you look at it, this form is exactly the same form as this form. That's kind of the idea of what we're getting into. This is what's known as general form. This is standard form. That's the idea that we're trying to get into. Okay. Now, do I expect you to get this with the first example? No, I don't expect you to get this with the first example. However, I do want you to practice it, and this will benefit you with completing the square once you can move on to Algebra 2. Okay. Here's our next example. Same idea. We put our x's together. We put our y's together. Oh, there is no other. Here's the 8y. We move our number to the other side. Okay. Half of 4 is 2. This will be 2 squared. Half of 8 is 4. So now we just kind of simplify. This will turn into x plus 2 quantity squared. This will turn into y plus 4 quantity squared. This will be 55 plus 4 plus 16. Okay. So end up with the final example here will be x plus 2 squared plus y plus 4 squared will equal 55 plus 4 plus 16. Well, 4 plus 16 is 20. Okay. 20 plus 55 will be 75. Here is your equation. Okay. The center will be at the opposite of 2, which is negative 2, the opposite of 4, which is negative 4. The radius will be the square root of 75. Now, if you want to keep going on this, you can keep it square root of 75, or you can make it square root of 25 times 3, which will break down to square root of 25 times the square root of 3. Square root of 25 is 5. There's your radius. Okay. And again, that's just using properties of square roots, something that will also be beneficial to you in Algebra 2. Now in our last example, again, we're doing the same exact thing, but we got to move things and put things together. Now, we'll put our x squared together. There's nothing with x, so we're just going to leave it like that. Then y squared minus 12y plus a space. I'm going to move this over here. And we have the one space there. I don't know why it keeps refocusing. I really don't like waiting for that. Come on. Hello. All right. Love technology. All right. Half of negative 12 is negative 6. So this will be x squared plus y minus 6 squared. This will equal 85 plus 36. Now, one way to add these quickly, 85 and 36, 80 and 30 is 110, 5 and 6 is 11. That'll be 121. Okay, 110 plus 11 is 121. So this will simplify to x squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 121. This means my center will be at 0, 6. 0 comes from here, opposite of negative 6. The radius will be the square root of 121, which is 11. Okay. Now again, I don't expect you to understand this right away. You may have to watch this video or find other videos multiple times, but I do want you to try some of these. This will benefit you in Algebra 2. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and afternoon. We'll talk to you soon.